All right, guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Wanted to do another quick video. Going to do another deposit into this 10% a day contract. With that, I'll probably be at $2,300 a day with the BUSD farm. So we'll do that deposit right on this video. Before I do that, I do want to talk about some of these other different platforms. Of course, everything I talk about on my channel is for entertainment purposes only. So do your own research, do your own due diligence. Definitely not giving you any sort of financial advice. Again, this is all risky stuff. So if you have the stomach for risk and you can tolerate risk, then and only then should you put in what you can afford to lose, guys. Okay, risk capital only. Also, follow me on Telegram. I will leave a link for that down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit subscribe, hit the little bell icon. That way you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. So check this out, guys, real quick. Price of drip right now sitting at $15.64. Could be on its way to $16. So amazing what's happened over the last couple of days with a little bit of news, right? One little piece of bullish news. Obviously, Forex Shark coming out with the drip miner and the multi-layered farm and all that stuff. People are starting to buy drip, getting ready for this stuff. So very, very interesting. But you can see here, if you had bought the dip at $7, you would have had at least 100x, right? Now, of course, easier said than done. Most people don't have the balls to buy when it's dipping. But for those of you that did, congratulations to you. You can take that, take those earnings, and you're in a really, really good position to either jump into the faucet, because the faucet is live right now, or hold off for when the miner goes live, because at some point the miner will go live. We don't know when it's going to go live. We don't know the exact dates and any when any of this is going to launch. We'll probably get more news on Monday, but don't like for me, I'm not waiting for that. I'm excited about it. I'm anticipating it. Of course, I'm going to be going in, obviously, but while that stuff is happening, we're going to make money with drip. We're going to make money with the faucet. We're going to make money with these different miners. When that launches, we'll be in a good position. We'll have tons of BUSD that we can throw in, because again, you need BUSD to jump into the drip miner. So we'll talk about that here in a second. But yeah, this thing here is cranking. You want to jump into the faucet, I'll leave a link down below. This is the home base. BUSD, let's just jump right in here. Give me 1 second. Let me just make sure I'm all situated here. All right, so obviously for this, you need BUSD. This one pays out 10% a day, 3,650% APR. Super Degen play. Not that the 3% miners, the 3% a day miners are any less risky. It's all risky. But this is a 10% a day contract. But you can see the contract, the value of the contract is continuing to, increase, right? You can see here, where is it? Right now, the balance is $545,000. So yeah, very, very interesting. I'm going to take a risk. If you want to make some big money, you got to take some big risks, right? I'm already in about 11 miners. I got to check right here, but I'm already pretty heavy into 11 miners. All of those 11 miners, I think I'm at 10K deposit in each one. So yeah, this is super degen what I'm doing here. But anyway, let me throw another 10 here. I did a $10,000 deposit this morning. If you watched my last video, the one right before this one, and I'm going to do another 10. And then my initial deposit into this was 3,000. So 23,000 deposited into this contract. That's $2,300 a day, because this one pays out 10%. So outside of the other miners that I'm in and drip, just this one here, we'll be making $2,300 a day. Now, how long will this run for? I don't know. I don't know. I don't have no clue how long this thing will run for. The gamble that I'm taking is that it's going to run for at least 10 days. If it runs for at least 10 days, well, 10% times 10 days is 100%. I'll be whole. I'll obviously make back what I put in, and then everything above that is pure profit. Now, will it run for another 10 days from when I make this deposit? There lies the gamble. There lies the risk, right? Obviously, scared money don't make money. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in. and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here. Put in another 10,000. And we are off to the races for $2,300 a day. That is not bad at all. $2,300. Now, again, I'm assuming this will run for 10 more days. After that, it'll be pure profit, but we'll see. Obviously, there's risk. We don't know how long this thing is going to run, but $2,300 a day times 30 days. Oh my God, it's almost $70,000 a month. This continues to run. So I don't know. Got to be in it to win it, right? You got to risk it for the biscuit. So we'll see what happens. And in the meanwhile, we'll continue to earn. Crypto Egg still doing its thing. You can see here, this one's a 10% a day contract as well. Contract over 1,700. The OG right here, BNB Miner doing its thing. Contract holding steady above 7,000 BNB. Got me about 2.649 BNB in the barrel right here. Bitcoin miner right here. Never hurts to get paid in Bitcoin, right? So I got 10K deposited in here. Yeah. This is at 6 BTC in the contract right here. ADA miner, this one here is killing it at about 953 ADA here that I've mined so far for today. And contract is at 229,000 ADA. So this is another one that I put 10K in. I also put 10K in this one here, the XRP miner. So this one here is doing good. Almost at my time limit here. Barrel's going to be full. Got about 6,000 XRP in here. Contract with this one is at 201,000. So some of these, there's going to be ebbs and flows. It's going to, sometimes it'll come down a little bit, then it comes back up. Sometimes it comes down, then it comes back up. I don't really stress it too much. Again, I'm putting money into these things that I can afford to lose. So if it does go sideways and something happens, then something happens. That's why, for me, I have this kind of quote unquote mutual fund concept here going, where I have a bunch of these. I have 11, 12 of these things running, outside of Drip, outside of other platforms that I'm in, like Crypto Future and Elevate Pass and some of these other passive platforms. Just with these miners, I have about 11 or 12 of them running. So, if one goes sideways, or if something happens to one or two of them and the other ones are still pumping, we're still in profit mode, right? Rex, this one here is still doing its thing. So the contract taking a little bit of a dip right here, 40 million Rex. This one here, this is the cake miner. This one's holding steady at about $1.5 million in the contract. Got me about 80 cake right here. Time is almost over, so I need to withdraw that. And then let me show you the Hex. Now I know Hex has been getting hit a little bit. I threw 5,000 in this Cake Infinity one earlier today, so I got about, what is that, 12 cake right here. But let me transfer over to the Matic network right here. Right. All right, so Hex. I got 1,549 Hex in the barrel right here. And the contract balance is at 1.2 million Hex. So yeah, it's dipping a little bit, but again, I'm not really stressed about it. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. But yeah, I could see why people are withdrawing and transferring it over to Ethereum. They're getting ready for the snapshot with Pulse Chain. So pretty understandable. In the meanwhile, we're just gonna keep on rolling with it. ETH right here, I got 0.14 ETH. Just under 50 ETH in the contract. So yeah, this one here is doing its thing. Now again, with Drip BUSD, a couple of you guys have asked me, do you put Drip in here? You're going to be putting Drip into the Drip miner. From what I understand, again, I'm still studying this. But from what I understand, we're not going to be putting drip into here. We're going to be putting BUSD, right? You're going to go to the drip liberation right here and use this contract. It says here, the drip liberation contract allows farmers to add drip BUSD liquidity to Pancake Swap without paying the 10% tax. So we send BUSD the contract below. The contract will buy drip with half of your deposit. Obviously, the other half stays in BUSD, and the half of the drip and half of the deposit, you'll be able to get an LP token, the drip BUSD LP token. So you essentially deposit drip in here, not drip, BUSD. You send BUSD, then you get drip BUSD LP tokens in return, and then you head on over to the drip miner, and these LP tokens is what you're depositing into the miner, not drip. Okay, so it's going to be very interesting. Okay, because again, when you earn, you're depositing LP tokens, and you're also earning 3% a day and earning LP tokens. Okay, so if you look down here, again, I'm not going to go through this. You can go through this yourself. But this right here, it says the mining efficiency rate rises and falls as you and other players hire miners compound earnings and pocket drip BUSD LP tokens. In other words, we're going to get paid in LP tokens 3% a day. So I guess you have to head on over to Pancake Swap with your LP tokens and break them up if you wanted to cash out some of this. Because again, you might be compounding some of it. You're not going to be compounding all of it, probably. You're probably going to be locking in some earnings, locking in some profits. So again, because you're not getting paid in drip, you're getting paid in drip BUSD LP tokens. You might have to break them up over on Pancake Swap. And then when you break them up, you get drip and BUSD in your wallet. I'm assuming that that's how it's going to work. Again, I'm not 100%. I'm still studying it. I'm still kind of going through that 3-hour long overview that Forex did. There's actually a record. I'm going to try to post a recording in the Telegram. So if you join the Telegram, I'll try to post a recording there. You can listen to it. But yeah. So again, it'll be interesting to see how this works. But I'm here for it, right? I'm here for it. I'm gonna get in for sure. So that being said, yeah, we'll see what happens here. Just made another deposit, FOMO'd in to this. We'll see what happens. We'll see if the contract continues to grow. We'll see if it starts to plateau. It might even go the other way around. I don't know. I'm just an affiliate, just like everybody else. I'm just trying to make, trying to make some money out here, trying to make $1 out of 50 cents, right? 15 cents. So we'll see what happens. And I will catch you on the next video. Again, follow me on Telegram if you haven't already. Make sure you're in there. I'm going to be posting a ton of stuff, especially as we move into the launch of this manor farm. I'll be posting a ton in there, so stay plugged in. Again, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And again, guys, do your own research and only put in what you can afford to use. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Hope you're having a great weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.